Plants vs. Zombies Fusion is the most fun I've had playing Plants vs. Zombies, and it's not even an official game by PopCap. In a way, it has essentially revived PVZ to the point where PVZ memes sometimes include it, and I completely understand why. There are so many fusions to use, fun unique mechanics, and an Odyssey mode in which the difficulty and fusion potential are greatly amplified. Overall, it's a solid fan game, but I think there are a few minor yet annoying issues that should be ironed out. As I mentioned, it's solid, but it can be improved upon what we have currently. In today's video, I will highlight the minor issues I have with PVZ Fusion as of version 3.0. This won't count issues like the absence of water pots, the absence of Crazy Dave, gift boxes not being reselectable, or upgrade plants not having additional fusions, as those issues have various reasons for not being addressed. Anyway, let's begin. Number 1. Missing OG zombies. Did you know that we have all but 4 zombies from the original game in this fan game? And that some got unnecessary HP buffs despite difficulty 5's existence? You may be wondering what the missing 4 zombies I'm talking about are. Those are OG Dancing Zombie, Zombie Bobsled Team, Gatling P Zombie, and Tornado Zombie. For OG Dancing Zombie and Zombie Bobsled Team, it's due to a coding problem, with the former stopping each time one zombie in its group is eating a plant, and the latter being 4 zombies in one vehicle that get out when it's gone. For Gatling P Zombie and Tornado Zombie, it's because they're redundant. This is an argument people tell me when discussing these zombies, and honestly, it isn't a strong argument. It's like not adding Walnut Zombie because of Cherry Nut Zombie. Like yes, Cherry Nut Zombie takes less damage from explosions, but it's meant to be a stronger Walnut Zombie. And speaking of Walnut Zombies, number 2, no new Zombotanies. For a fan game called Plants vs. Zombies Fusion, I expect many new Zombotanies to fight against. And by that I mean ones that didn't have Zombotany counterparts in the original game, like Cabbage Port Zombies, Scaredy Shroom Zombies, and Puffins, but no. Instead, we only have Doom Shroom Zombie, and that was originally going to be Doom Nut Zombie. This wouldn't be an annoying problem if it weren't for one thing: ice blocks. If a plant with the corresponding Zombotany is encased in ice and gets eaten by zombies, it becomes that corresponding Zombotany. However, if it's a plant without a corresponding Zombotany, then good luck dealing with the Snowfur, or worse, Elder Snowfur. Also, for some reason, in case cherry bombs turn into cherry shooter newspaper zombies, and in case Doom Shrooms are like any other plant without a Zombotany counterpart. Number 3. No cryo system for plants. This one frustrates me the most, yet it's only number 3. If a plant gets hit by a cold projectile, it instantly freezes instead of, I don't know, slow down like a zombie when it gets hit by a cold projectile. I swear. This is a reason why the Infernal Squashwood skin challenge is frustrating to complete. I know it's meant to be hard, but this is ridiculous. So ridiculous that it made me crash out on the PVZ Fusion Discord server when I first tried beating it. If they do plan to add a cryo system for the plants, at least have the Snow Legion zombies who shoot snowballs inflict 20 points, while certain zombies like Frost Tornado Zombie and Yeti Zombie inflict 100 points upon affecting nearby plants. Number 4. Missing synergies and Nightshade Syndrome. P-Shroom wouldn't be 2 times as powerful if it weren't for Torchweed or Torch Kelp. I wish I could say the same with Peanut, Chomp Shooter, Chompzilla, and Weed Spreader, because none of their P-Fuse projectiles are affected by Torchweed. Gosh, Weed Spreader and Torchweed synergizing would be amazing. Anyway, this is probably the least thought out issue I can think of, as most players never point it out. This also goes for Cherry Shooter with Boomwood, Squash Spreader and Hydrokelp with Squashwood, and Hydrokelp with Torch Kelp. In terms of non-Torchwood synergies, why don't Hypno-P or Charm Shroom's bullets affect Hypno-Nut? Why don't Cobliterator's missiles affect Ice Shroom and Doom Shroom like Volcanon's missiles do with Cherry Bomb and Jalapeno? Something else that most players often overlook is the Nightshade Syndrome that some fusions experience. In my opinion, the ones that suffer the most are Hypnogallic, Starry Shroom, Sea Shroom's Night Fusions, Ice Pot, and Starry Pumpkin. The first one's purpose is to make hypnotized zombies change lanes, which sounds cool, but outside of that, it only lasts for 1 bite. Why can't it last for 3 bites or make the hypnotized zombie inflict poison? The second one's purpose is to shoot stars continuously until a zombie reaches its attack range and it hides. Scaleless Pumpkin or Star Blower is required for this fusion to work. Without those fusions, it's useless. The third one's purpose, specifically Jelly to Orca, is relying on Sea Shroom. Really? Why can't they have a secondary ability? The fourth one's purpose is to de-roast roasted plants. That's it. It doesn't even buff ice fusions. Finally, the fifth one's purpose is to increase Star Blower's storage capacity and allow solar food to shoot automatically. How is this approved? Number 5. iZombie sucks! I don't know if you could call this a minor issue because iZombie is in front of the home screen via the puzzle button, but considering there aren't many videos about the mode, I think it is one. Anyway, iZombie is the worst mode I've played so far. The original iZombie was a fun puzzle mode where players could do many strategies, with the endless level being where cost-efficient strategies were crucial. Here, the levels have heavily randomized layouts like endless, and you're only given 3 unique seed banks. Also, for no reason, vehicles and mecha zombies don't crush brains, while pole valing zombies and pogo zombies don't dislocate their items to eat brains like balloon zombies do. I'll admit, heavily randomized layouts like endless is a cool twist for iZombie, but the seed banks you're given don't guarantee a chance of winning, meaning in order to beat these levels, you're gonna have to do lots of resetting until the plant placements make them beatable. Don't worry, puzzle levels are still a thing with locked layouts, but I think they have it worse than heavily randomized levels. Instead of being able to do many strategies, you're required to do just one. In levels with Sunflower, only Sunflower and Twin Sunflower reward you Sun when destroyed, so Sun fusions are just an obstacle instead of rewarding you Sun when destroyed too. Expect to do a lot of trial and error in these puzzle levels to find the specific solution. How these levels will approve is beyond me, and now that I think of it, I'm probably the only YouTuber to talk about them. That just goes to show you how bad these levels are, especially when the only guide to beating them is on Bilibili. This mode needs an overhaul if it wants to be great. I should have known that this mode would be awful the moment I saw that the plants weren't cutouts. Lightning Round. There are more issues PVZ Fusion has, but I don't feel like explaining all of them like the 5 issues I picked out. Instead, I'll be doing a lightning round for the many that need to be pointed out, but don't need an explanation, and a lightning round for currently missing opportunities. Sun production continuing after the level is completed. The same goes for conveyor belt levels, giant nut rolling on water, peanut chop shooter, and chop zealous projectiles rolling on water, pepper popper not walking on roof, digger zombie not eating unarmed potato mines like in the original game, magnet shroom not stealing pickaxes from digger zombies that are still welding them, fume shroom only spreading 6 puff shrooms like scaredy shroom when it should be more because of its 75 sun cost. Upgrade plants not being separate plants when copied by imitator. Drone plant bullets being affected by the roof slope. Zomboni leaving behind 4 ice trails no matter if it gets moved to another lane or is summoned. Certain zombies when hypnotized not attacking. Hypnonut not summoning Ducky Tube mystery box zombies. Cryonic shroom not summoning a Ducky Tube ice tornado zombie. Not being able to drag Ducky Tube zombies out of the water. Balloon zombies walking on water when dragged to it. Menu button on the choose your seed screen taking you back to the title screen instead of opening options. Incorrectly scaled cards and unused designs in the almanac. Incorrectly scaled sea shrooms and sea shroom feeding animations. Doom Chomper's stem. Now for the currently missing opportunities. New plant or item found screen. Fertilizer getting rid of craters. Garden rake. Ambush zombies. Nut allergy. Mushroom garden and aquarium. Ice and jalapeno fusions attacking ice and fireballs respectively. Zombatal, saving your loadout, hitbox display, Vasebreaker level editor for the first iZombie level, which should be called Sandbox Mode or iZombie level editor at this point, Mullet, a menu for the change scene button, buttons for getting rid of all plants and zombies on the lawn, picking plants and zombies from the almanac, the option to place zombies on any tile, being able to summon Zomboss, Lumo level setting, difficulty lock, and that's all I could think of. That was my video about my biggest minor issues with Plants vs. Zombies Fusion. There's nothing else to say, except to hope that all these issues will be addressed someday. Maybe I might do another PVZ Fusion video in the future, like custom third advanced fusions, custom double fusions, reworking lure fusions into proper magnet fusions, redesigning and or reworking certain fusions, and reworking adventure mode. Anyways, goodbye.